O O O M M O O M G. Man, check it out. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy. OMG. Diddy, 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 diddy. Oh, no, that just does something, man. It's like how I put the energy out there. No Diddy. Uh, Diddy, baby, on your party. Got a lawyer talking something on CNN. Kind of interesting his take on Diddy. Then the Prez No King's Day protest. Oh, it was going down. It was going down. And then Charlie Kirk and all the mess. Anyway, before we go into the show, happy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So, shout out to all the days. I hate dating my lives and dating the day because somebody might listen to it years later. Anyway, guess who we got in the damn chat? We got personal protection in the damn building, in the damn bushes, you know what I'm saying? I mean, in the chat, he said a lot. He said a lot. He said a lot. He said, "What's up, Don? What's up, Lois Cox?" Personal protection says, "I'm trying to hang in there and wait for you to go live, but I'm really tired. I might be asleep by time you come on." Hey, I understand. It's a tough world out there. Um, Personal protection gave the muscle, and the cool, you know what I'm saying? Personal protection says this is still Team Trump and I support Charlie Kirk. That's personal protection view. I am not a Trump supporter. I am not a Charlie Kirk supporter, but he is. Shout out to AKA Rockstar Towing in the building. Um, I'm just here to dissect the videos. That's it. Nothing more to it. No Diddy around here. Uh, no Trump around here. No Biden. I ain't no Democrat. I ain't nothing. I'm just a YouTuber trying to blow up. So I guess we'll start since he said that. Let's just start right there. Let's just start. This was the biggest thing. This was the biggest thing. Fair use, fair use. I had to censor it out. Because the president put the bird out. I had to censor it out because the president put the bird out. Absolutely, you have no morals compass. Thank you, Matthew Yohi. You got the right one. Ain't. Shout out to you. You mad? My uncle Trump do what my uncle Trump do, Daquan Bourne says. Oh, they had a no King's Day. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I just try to be in the middle. But y'all want me to deride people and put them on a pedestal. I refuse to do that. I refuse to do that. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to put people on a pedestal. But y'all want to put people on pedestals and worship them like they're God, not me. This is the objective perspective. We gonna go to CNN. We gonna go to CNN. We gonna go to CNN. It's a lot of people that's mad. Say more than 7 million. They're gonna get mad. Hold up. Oh, hold on. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Over the weekend. Shut up, lady. Shut up, lady. Let me set the king. They put Trump in the hospital. They did when I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear about that one, man. Let's see. Let's see. They can only show so much. Fair use. Fair use. And then I'm gonna have to take this thing off. Fair use. Here we go. Organizers say more than 7 million people gathered at nearly 3,000 events across the country over the weekend for No Kings rallies in a largely peaceful show of force. Damn, 7 million people world nationwide. Damn. The Trump administration's policies. That's 2 million more people than the first No Kings Day back in June. Damn.
Protesters flooded streets, squares, and parks in both big cities
Woo.
and small towns, chanting "No Kings in
Let me show
America."
y'all this. Let me take all this background off real quick. Let me show y'all what I see. Look at all that. Damn, that's a big protest. Wow, God. You got New York, Miami, Atlanta, Indianapolis, Concord, I guess Massachusetts, Nashville, Tennessee, DC, Buffalo, New York, and I know LA's in there somewhere. Fair use. Here we go.
And carrying signs with slogans like "Democracy, not monarchy" and "Make America Good Again."
Damn.
In Boston, organizers say more than 100,000 rallygoers convened at the historic Boston Common, America's oldest park. In Washington, D.C., protesters, including federal employees, filled
Look
the
at that.
streets near the U.S. Capitol.
Look at this one. That's a good one right there. Somebody had a big old like balloon or something of Trump. Look at that. Like the video, share me out. That is hilarious right there. That's hilarious. That is hilarious right there. Whoever made that.
Capitol as the government shutdown remains in effect. In New York City, people stretched for many blocks with rallies spanning across all 5 boroughs. The protests were overwhelmingly peaceful, with many participants wearing costumes like the unicorn that I believe Jacob Soboroff interviewed. They were waving American flags, they were dancing, all this despite Republicans referring to the events as hate America rallies in recent days.
Uh-oh.
Many elected officials and public figures joined protesters at these rallies, slamming the Trump administration
What's
and
up, one?
celebrating the day's events.
We are here for the same reason our ancestors gathered here in 1776. We want our government to run without a king. Our government is based on ideas
Damn.
embodied in the Constitution. Among other remarkable features, it guarantees our freedom to speak, as we're doing here today. Rather than doing one monarch's bidding, we have agreed to form a democracy, to work together, and to follow the laws that derive from it. No thrones,
Oh,
no
dang.
crowns,
No crime.
no kings.
Oh, wow.
Tyranny requires your fear, your silence, and your compliance. Democracy requires your courage. And tyranny depends on good people doing nothing. It requires us to accept the unacceptable, to rationalize the irrational, to
Uh-oh.
normalize the abnormal. But tyranny also fails when ordinary people refuse to cooperate, when they say no kings and they mean it. Mike Johnson, the Republican Speaker of the House, called these rallies hate America events. Boy, does he have it wrong.
Dang.
Millions of Americans are coming out today not because they hate America. We're here because we love America.
And speaking
So I had to show a little bit, We got to show a little bit, We got to show a little bit. We have to show the little bit of it. That's what we do. Sorry if it's boring to you, but I have to show the sources where I get my information from. So that's MSNBC, and I always do left and right in case people are new to the channel. I do left and right perspective. So don't get it twisted. I'm in the middle. I don't have an opinion, kind of do, but I try not to get my opinion. Anyway, let's go to the chat. Hear what y'all talking about. Funny screen moment says Bill Nye woke with a question mark. I don't know what you're talking about. One. Now we know why they left Europe. Ooh, what that mean? One. Funny screen moment says boring. Stream. LOL. Just screaming the news. No, no, sir. I interact with the audience, and I just try to show the left and the right perspective. Okay, dude. All right, man. Star Lord. Funny to see rich people saying no kings. LOL. Shout out to everybody in the chat. HW, all good. Too bad they didn't vote Bernie. Man, Bernie is kind of up there too. Paul Game. I allegedly allegedly 7 million people in the country, over 340 million. You get chained with the ballot and not a social gathering. I don't know what that means, but shout out to y'all. I don't know what that means, but shout out to y'all. I know some of y'all mad. Y'all mad. I know. I understand. Y'all love Trump so much. I get it. You don't want to hear no critiquing. I get it. I get it. So I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of the of what the right, because News Nation basically is right. They're right wing. You know what I'm saying? They low key right wing. They try to act like they in the center, but I be listening. I ain't dumb. I be listening. I be listening to News Nation. And yeah, here we go. Fair you. Let's get the little conservative side. So y'all crying in the background. There you go. Fair use. This is News Nation. Come on, play it. Play the video. Come on.
Also tonight, following massive No Kings protests yesterday, President Trump saying on Air Force One, the demonstrators do not represent this country. I think it's a joke. I looked at the people. They're not representative of this country. And I looked at all the brand new signs paid for. I guess it was paid for by Soros and other radical left lunatics. It looks like it was. We're checking it out. The demonstrations were very small, very ineffective, and the people were whacked out. When you look at those people,
He said they was very small. Trump be lying. He lying like a well. Them things was not. Them things was not. That thing was not. This dude is the goofiest looking effer I ever seen on Facebook. Not gonna lie. Shout out to you, Dwayne or Dwayne Johnson or whoever you are. Great Blackness says I don't love Trump. Okay, let's go back. This motherfucker lying. It was a big protest, man. It was a big Trump be lying like a
country.
listen, listen.
I think it's a joke. I looked at the people. They're not representative of this country. And I looked at all the brand new signs paid for. I guess it was paid for by Soros and other radical left lunatics. It looks like it was. We're checking it out. The demonstrations were very small, very ineffective, and the people were whacked out. When you look at those people, those are not representative of the people of our country. Besides San Francisco, I'm not a king. I'm not a king. I work my ass off to make our country great.
Oh, he said he not a king. What's up, life with the Sherry in the building? Damn, listen what he said again.
King. I'm not a king. I work my ass off to make our country great. By the way, I'm not a king. I'm not a king. I work my ass off to make our country great. By the way, I'm not a king. I'm not a king. I work my ass off to make our country great. By the way, I'm not a king. I'm not a king. I work my ass off to make our country great. News Nation's. I'm not a king. I work my ass off to make our country great.
One more. Listen to his speech one more time.
It looks like it was. We're checking it out. The demonstrations were very small, very ineffective.
He lying. He said they was small. It was millions of people. 7 million people nationwide is nothing to sneeze at. 7 million people nationwide. That was a lot of people that came out. I'm not left or right. I'm just keeping it real. That was a lot of damn people we seen come out. So yeah, they need to be nervous for this elections coming up. I'm just saying, man, full of clowns. Somebody said Zyme said losers. Life with the Chevy in the building. My beautiful moderator, uh, uh, member is in the chat with the green. Go to her channel. Life with the Chevy is in the building. One says Trump is right. Trump is right and wrong. Sometimes he's right. Sometimes he's wrong. But he wrong saying he wrong. He capping saying it was a very small demonstration. That was a big demonstration, dog. That was pretty big. But anyway, I'm gonna let the right talk. Let me be quiet.
And the people were whacked out. When you look at those people, those are not representative of the people of our country. Besides San Francisco, by the way, I'm not a king. I'm not a king. I work my ass off to make our country great. News Nation's Hannah Brand live from the White House tonight, breaking down those new remarks from the commander in chief. Hannah. Yeah, Alex, tonight President Trump took a range of questions, as he often does in press gaggles like these ones, on his way back here to the White House. But much of the focus in tonight's gaggle was foreign policy issues. The president talked about the fragile ceasefire deal that's now in place between Israel and Hamas. And over the weekend, we know that Israel did fire several deadly strikes.
All right, we don't want to talk about that. I want to get into the damn with the let me see. Let me get to another source. This is that MSNBC. We heard them. We don't want to hear no Diddy stuff right now. Can y'all see that? Somebody made a uh 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 somebody made somebody walk Trump walking around. Look, that should look funny. Look at that. That was funny, man. They had protesters. Look, somebody was dancing like you know how Trump be walking. That's funny right there. Oh man, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Somebody in the chat, I can't pronounce their name. What's the name? Epson man. The people are Democratic and non-voters. Um, that's what one says. Epps man 808 millions. If there were millions of people, there must have been hundreds of millions of men at the Million Man March. No, they talking about all together. Epps man 808. We know that it was 1 million men all at one place. They talking about nationwide all together, counting from LA to New York to Boston to wherever it was all the protesters were at. Miami or whatever. Personal protection. That was not 7 million people. Look at the Trump supporters in here showing love. Look, I like how he walking. And he said, Don, you sure seem like a Democrat with your comments, big homie. Hey man, only reason why I've went back because when I got messed with the police and I seen how that police officer had the anger in his eyes and his chest all out, I seen that yeah, they not gonna just be messing with the immigrants, they gonna mess with us too, you know what I'm saying? And I got a piece of it recently and I seen that hate in his eyes and I seen that hate of another officer that profiled me like a week before that, another officer. So it was two different people with their chest out where I live. That's police officers are supposed to be protecting me, and I can tell deep down inside they don't like me. They want to eliminate me, bro. So that changed my perspective a little bit. Like, damn, they not just after immigrants. They after anybody they deem not a part of the system of the whatever system they trying to build. Footy Six says, I'm your biggest fan. Thank you, Footy Six. thank you. But you ain't gotta keep telling me, but appreciate you though. Yeah, your boy was strutting. He was strutting, man. That's funny right there. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. And then I think I seen another one of him on the of him on the throne. Look, they show him on the throne. The memes are wild on on Instagram or whatever on social media. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's not Trump's fault. That was a mean police officer. Yeah, I hear you, but the way his chest was out, he and Trump emboldened him. I got a piece of what profiling was. They could have just let me keep going, man. All he had to do was say, "Hey, man, get you a light." That's it. Boom, let me keep going. You're gonna pull me over and ask me like I'm on a regular bicycle. I'm on a fucking 1 2 step one, not no electric bike. I'm on a regular one yabba dabba do. He pulls me over like I'm a regular vehicle. Let me see your license. Jumped out. Let me see your license. All tough and stuff. You know, profiling me because he didn't want me. I'm not. I'm not supposed to be exercising I'm not supposed to be exercising at that time. What I'm doing out here, basically, I'm going to work. Yeah, man. So that show, they got me a glimpse of what is about to come. You know what I'm saying? It got that was my wake up call. I was like, oh, they not gonna just go after Emmett. They coming after all of us. That's how I feel. I'm sorry. All these people want to claim to be the biggest fan. I don't see any donations going across the screen. That's right, person with the text. And put that, put that energy on there, man. That's right. Tell them like it is, man. Yeah, where them donations at? Yeah. Personal protection is the biggest. It's the biggest donator in the history of Don Easy TV. Policeman mad because he had to work now instead of sitting on his butt. Yeah, and two, he probably was yeah, man, he overworked, but he didn't have to take it out on me, man. He shouldn't have, that shouldn't, I'm trying to explain to him I'm a security guard. Like, yo, I work with you. I'm trying to tell this dude, you can't tell. Look at me. Anybody that he's supposed to be a sergeant. This wasn't a rookie. This dude that been around. That's what pissed me off the most. This dude been around the banks. He been around. He been around, and he didn't care, bro. He couldn't see. I ain't got no tattoos. I'm the nerdiest looking dude to a game banger. They're like, that's a nerd. They gonna know, oh, that's a nerd. When a game banger see me, oh, that's a nerd. He's a nerd. So he could have just let me go. You know what I'm saying? Like all the other cops that seen me with no lights on. They just look at me a wave, or one dude just actually looked at me, hey, everything good? Yeah, everything good. I work with you guys. Same thing. All right, man. Just making sure you good. Yeah, and I'm good. Let me go. But this dude and his other that big old 6'3" dude I seen two different times at the bank teller. These are two different dudes that work for the same department. Other dude about 6'3", 6'4", bald head. Look like one of them skinheads, man. And I could tell he was profiling me when I was riding my bike past him. I could tell he looked at me with disgust. He looked at me with anger. He looked at me and I know he probably told that other officer, "Hey man, there's somebody riding around about this time in the morning." That's what they do, bro. They profile motherfuckers, bro. And I didn't like how I felt. I ain't like how I felt, and then I had to put myself in the immigrants' shoes. Like, damn, that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't gonna go after just them. They gonna go after anybody they feel is not a part of the king's system. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to personal protection. Everybody support Don Easy TV. Oh, I got $100 in the chat from personal protection, aka Rockstar Toy. Rockstar Toy. Get your toy for Rockstar Toy. And shout out to one. One matched it with another 10, with another $100. Ooh. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm dancing like Trump right here. Look. Yeah, I'm dancing like Trump. Oh, let's hope Trump doesn't bail him out. Trump 2028. Somebody says Daniel X J A. Eric Rush. Trump forever 2028. Damn. Y'all really think he gon' Damn. Ooh. Damn. What about the was it the 22nd Amendment? I forgot what amendment it is that you can't run no more than 2 terms no more. I know they did it back in the days. With Roosevelt was the last one with the Great Deal and all that stuff. Um, but I did. Let me Google a video. I see a video recently that I had back in the days uploaded, but I gotta find it. And they talk about the 2028. What's the possibility? And I think it's kind of, I don't know, slim and none, unless they just change that amendment. I mean, amendments get changed all the time. Not all the time, but they kind of ratified. Let me see. Um, Trump 2028. Run. Let's see. Can he run? Let me put a question mark. Yeah, we gonna let the experts and we're gonna let him talk for himself. Let's look at this video right here. I don't know what this is, but we about to check it out. Let's get the sound in. The sound not on. Here we go. Let's go back. Let's get it back up. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Are you gonna say something?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Here we go.
Are you gonna say?
Are you seriously considering
Here we go. Yeah, this is not me. This is Trump saying. Listen to this video.
a third term, Mr. President, even though it's prohibited by the Constitution? Or is this about staying politically viable?
I will say this. So many people want me to do it. I have never had requests so strong as that. But it's something that, to the best of my knowledge, you're not allowed to do. I don't know if that's constitutional that they're not allowing you to do it or anything else, but there are many people selling the 2028 hat. But this is not something I'm looking to do. I'm looking
See, that's coming out of his own mouth.
4 great years and turn it over to somebody, ideally a great Republican to carry it forward. But I think we're going to have 4 years, and I think 4 years is plenty of time to do something really spectacular.
Are you seriously considering a third term, Mr. President, even though it's prohibited by the Constitution? Or is this about staying politically viable?
I will say this. So many people want me to do it. I have never had requests so strong as that. But it's something that, to the best of my knowledge, you're not allowed to do. But it's something that, to the best of my knowledge, you're not allowed to do.
What'd he say?
But it's something that, to the best of my knowledge, you're not allowed to do.
Huh?
But it's something that, to the best of my knowledge, you're not allowed to do.
One more time.
But it's something that, to the best of my knowledge, you're not allowed to do.
Huh?
But it's something that, to the best of my knowledge, you're not allowed to do. I don't know if that's constitutional that they're not allowing you to do it or anything else to do. I don't know if that's constitutional that they're not allowing you to do. I don't know if that's constitutional that they're not allowing you to do it or anything else, but there are many people selling the 2028 hat. But this is not something I'm looking to do. I'm looking to have 4 great years. There are many people selling the 2028 hat, but this is not something I'm looking to do. But this is not something I'm looking to do. I'm looking to have at, but this is not something I'm looking to do. I'm looking at, but this is not something I'm looking to do. I'm looking.
That's something he ain't looking to do. That's what he said. Now, will he go against his words? Yes. He's a Gemini like me.
4 great years and turn it over to somebody, ideally a great Republican to carry it forward. But I think we're going to have 4 years, and I think 4 years is plenty of time to do something really spectacular.
All right. So that's what the president said. I will personal protection said I will vote for him. Damn, y'all vote for him again. Damn. Chance said I will vote for him again. You too. Damn. Diddy gonna have to say sorry to Trump. Yeah, Andrew, Diddy's gonna have to bow down and kiss the ring. But even then, I don't even think Trump is gonna do it because he got heat. He has gotten heat from his own department, from his own people, from like Megyn Kelly telling them don't do it. Let me find that clip since you said that real quick. Uh, since you said that, yeah, let's get to the content. We up here. Pardon. Let me get to Megyn Kelly. This is one of the people who's got a big she has a lot to say. Here we go. Let's go. Look what she say. Let's go. Let's go. Fair use.
Can't stand you, Mr. President. He was once nice to you. He's turned. Diddy can't stand you, Mr. President. He was once nice to you. He's turned on you, and he doesn't deserve a favor from you, who he worked actively to stop
Like
in
the video,
2020. Here's a clip
subscribe.
from Charlemagne on his show going over some of that. Watch.
White men like Trump need to be banished. That way of thinking is real dangerous. When you look at it, We don't have no choice. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want about Biden. I can't say I love the pick either, but hey, we got to get him in office, and then we got to hold him accountable.
Okay, so that was Diddy giving Charlemagne an interview, making clear how anti-Trump he was. And on top of that, and more importantly, he is a serial woman abuser, the likes of which we haven't seen in modern America, at least not on the public stage in this way. He is a repeated serial abuser. He beat those women to a pulp and didn't even deny it. He didn't deny it. They admitted expressly domestic abuse over and over and over again, something the judge used against them when they pled for bail, when they said, please let him stay out on bail pending sentencing. So he doesn't deserve any sort of a pardon. He got away with all of that. He's only being sentenced when he gets sentenced on these minor crimes of basically engaging in prostitution and transporting people for the purpose of it. So he got away with the most serious crimes. And so two things. Number one, what's Trump in trouble over when it comes?
Ooh, we're gonna get to the chat real quick. Damn. Ooh, she said a lot. Andrew Chance said, okay, bro, we got the damn point. One says that old Diddy, the baby oil monster. You know it. Diddy does not need Trump to pardon him. He will be out of jail before Trump leaves office. That's true too. That's true too. That's true too. But you know how Trump is. He just pardoned somebody else recently. Who he pardoned? He just pardoned somebody. Trump pardoned somebody recently. He just pardoned Santos. Yeah, he George Santos. He just pardoned George Santos. So Diddy does not need badass hellbone. So far I have not seen Trump do anything wrong. Huh? Okay. I will continue to scratch my head and wonder what people problems are. Um, you don't see what's going on with the tariffs and stuff. The groceries are ridiculous. Remember, we were sold that everything was gonna basically drop once he got in. That was the stop. That was the most selling point to all working people that we were sold that the economy was gonna be booming and that basically the groceries and everything was gonna drop. It hasn't dropped. Everything is still high. I went to the grocery store yesterday. No, Saturday. Saturday. Went to the grocery store Saturday. And to my astonishment, I thought I was going to spend about $40 to $50. Nope. $77 again. I said, damn. For not a lot of stuff. Nothing has changed. That's why we voted him in. Nah, I didn't vote him in. I didn't vote for nobody. Let me make that clear. But that's y'all. That's why the majority of people voted him in because he thought, okay, boom, he got to change it. Man, them damn tariffs, man. Man, tourists don't even want to come over here. Man, everything is up. Where's the difference in the economy? Show me where's my raise. Hey, where's my stimulus check? I ain't gonna lie. I love Trump towards the end of 20 when he gave out them damn checks. When them checks was coming in, it was busting, boy. It was the economy was stimulating, man. We was booming. No, I swear I didn't vote for him. Life with the share. I swear on everything I love. I'm talking about them, not me. I didn't vote for the man. I didn't vote for the man. I was more concerned, with the economy. They kept talking about how the economy is bad. The economy is this. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe if another person comes in with a different strategy, I'll try anything at this point. I'm like, shit, man, the groceries are high, and the groceries are still high. The gas is still high. Everything's saying, what happened? What happened? I still had to go to work no matter who's in the White House. I keep trying to tell y'all that. I don't care who's in. I still have to go to work. I still have to go in. You have to still go in. Okay, we go in. But what's the difference from the buying time and this time? Tell me the significant difference in the economy. I don't see nothing different. Man, I don't see what's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Only difference I see is more police, more National Guard. That's all I see. More National Guard. Okay, we see that. We see National Guard everywhere. But I'm thinking about my pockets. I don't care about no damn National Guard. What about my pockets? I was sold that he was gonna change the economy. Why the groceries still high? You go to the grocery store, don't you? Aren't you tired of still paying them high ass prices? That's universal. That's all humans. You know I'm not lying. Yeah, everything cosmetically look like things are better. Like when you see the National Guard and crime is down, but what about your paycheck? How your paycheck looking? How your taxes looking? I don't like a whole bunch of dude. I don't like a whole bunch of dude, but I agree about my pockets. Thank you, Jay. Just think about it. What about your pockets? I don't care who's in the damn White House. I'm worried about my pockets. Aren't you worried about your pockets? Let's just do simple math. Simple math. Like when you go to the when you check your when, how's your savings? How's your savings, man? How is that high car insurance you're paying? You know what I'm saying? Ain't that car insurance ain't went down, has it? Huh, player? Them car payments ain't stopped, huh? What about your property taxes if you own property? Hmm. Things ain't really changed. Things ain't really changed. Oh man. Savings is low, right? Savings low, everything low. Everything's the same. Don G, I ain't gonna say because I just, you know, I'm looking for what's the big difference? What's the difference between me and you? Me and you. What's the difference between me and you? Everybody broke. I work at a place where we got all nationalities, and I see everybody pulling in struggling. Even people with good jobs, they struggling. People in the middle, people that make the top rate is struggling. People in the middle is struggling. People at the bottom like me, everybody's struggling. When they get free food here, boy, everybody getting that free food, bro. All colors, all nationalities. Everybody broke. Everybody living check to check. Am I lying? Black, white, purple, orange, green. We struggling. Good times. Easy credit ripples. Good times. We scratching and surviving. Hanging in the job line. What's the difference between me and you? A few words about chocolate pudding. Somebody here. T Ty said yes. Bad as hell was it. I agree. Everybody is. You know what I'm saying? Don, you're right. Still got to work. Still got to go to work. We having all these opinions about this and about that, but you still got to go clock it in. No matter who's in that damn White House, you are the laborers. We are the laborers. We keep rich people rich. No matter is it red or blue, we got to get past that. You know what I'm saying? Something's going on in that White House. They can stop this shutdown. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show personal protection. I'm just gonna show personal. He showed me something in my DMs. He sent me something about some kind of political something, and I'm gonna show what he showed me. I'm just gonna show you, and I'm not trying to go through the side. He's saying what the if this is true, what this man is saying. I'm gonna play what he's saying. I'm gonna let y'all judge and see if he's telling the truth about the spending that the Dems are supposed to been they wanted to spend money on. I don't know how long this is. I don't know how true this is, but this was very interesting. Let me see, where is he at? Where is he at? Where is he at? Damn, where's his he DM me some shit that was good. Oh, here you go. And since we on point, we talking about money and stuff and wasted money. Um I don't know if this is true. I haven't fact checked this, but it sounds about right. If this is what they wanted to put back, listen to this. I don't know how true this is. Listen to this. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I'm just trying to see, is this true, y'all? Listen to this. Is this true?
This
Listen.
is why the government is currently shut down right now. We want you to take some stuff out of the budget that we think is a waste, and we did, and that upset the congresswoman. She's entitled to be upset if she wants to, but that really upset the socialist wing of the party. And so we took out, and here's what they want us to put back in. We found that under President Biden, they were spending $3 million for circumcisions and vasectomies in Zambia.
3 million. I don't know how true that is. I'm gonna have to write this stuff down. Wait a minute. 3 million. So we was trying to put that on the damn on our budget. I agree. If that's what this was on the budget, that's waste, bro. From another country, Zambia, vasectomies and stuff, well, whatever. Okay, that's 3 million. I'm just gonna add that in there. Oh my God! Listen to this. That's
We took that out.
they took
The
that out.
congresswoman says we're going to shut down government until you put that back in.
Woo! I don't know how true that is, but if that's true, that's crazy. Listen to the waste.
We found $500,000 of American taxpayer money for electric buses in Rwanda.
Okay, electric buses, I ain't tripping off that. Okay, they trying to fund people to get buses. That's cool. I ain't tripping about that. They can fund that. That's cool to donate buses and stuff like that. Okay, I ain't tripping about no damn buses. But he says more. Fair use.
We found $3.6 million for pastry cooking
3.6 for what? Pastries and cooking for what? What's this for?
classes and dance focus groups for male prostitutes in Haiti.
Wow. Dance groups for male prasa. That's a waste. If that's what's on the damn. I hope this is not true. I ain't fact check none of this, but I don't see why he would lie. Here we go. Fair use.
I kid you not. I'm not making this up. That was in the budget under
Wow.
President Biden.
Wow.
We took it out. Congresswoman
Now certain stuff, yeah. That stuff like that, that's a waste.
Ocasio Cortez in the socialist wing, the moon wing of the Democratic Party, says we're going to shut down government until you put it back in. I'll just read you a few more that we took out. They are demanding we put back in. $6 million for media organizations for the
$6 million for media organizations. Okay. Uh-huh.
Palestinians. $833,000 for trans.
Damn. So 6 million for media in Palestine. Man, that is what they spending money like that for? That's crazy, bro. Listen to this one though.
People in Nepal. $300,000 for a pride parade in Lesotho.
Damn, 300,000 for a pride parade. I don't know. Anyway, fair use.
$182,000 for social media and mentorship in Serbia.
Mm.
$4.2 million. We took it.
$4.2 million for what?
The congresswoman and the socialist wing of their party says we got to put that back in for them open government.
Damn.
$4.2 million for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and intersex people in the Western Balkans and Uganda.
Wow, in another country. in the Western Balkans and Uganda. 4.2 for the LGBT out there. That is a waste of money, dog. And he says more, but I just gave y'all a little bit of what they saying they wanted to put back allegedly. I don't know how true this is. I didn't do my research, but I don't see why he would say this and not have. He got the paperwork right. He got papers in his hands, so I don't think he would absolutely lie, blatantly lie. If this is some of the stuff they wanted in our budget, yo, y'all gotta call y'all local Democratic people and say, yo, all that stuff they giving to all these other countries, man. What about us U.S. citizens, bro? That's the bottom line. I don't care about nobody, gender, nothing like that. But if it ain't nothing like contributing to food and education and stuff like that, but if it's just going to somebody's lifestyle, that's a waste of money, bro. Like, come in another country, come on, y'all. Shout out to love yourself and love everybody, but come on, y'all. That is a waste of money if that's all true. If that what that guy was talking about. Of course it's true. They're reading it off the bill right in front of them. Shout out to Chance. Don G. All these so-called smart people, why in the world is so effed up? Right, I don't know, man. Clap my cheeks. Somebody name here called clap my cheeks. Andrew, giving money away to people that don't belong here. That's hey man, hey man. So if that's the basis of why the government is shut down, this is crazy. Y'all need to go talk to your local uh you gotta be kidding me. This cannot be true. If that man, I don't see why he would lie, so I'm gonna say allegedly it's true. 1 second, I gotta give a moment of uh silence real quick. So one of my coworkers, I just thought about that. I gotta do this for one of my coworkers. They lost their brother, Doug Martin. He was a football player for the Raiders and for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He died this weekend in police custody in Oakland. And just give a little shout out to, moment of silence, man. Damn. Mm, mm, mm. R.I.P. to him and my condolences to his family, man. Damn, that's crazy. So I'm just gonna show y'all just a little clip real quick, and then we gonna move on.
Sports this evening. We are going to bring in sports director Jordan Smith. Jordan, just devastating news about a former Bronco.
Really, really sad news today, learning that former Boise State running back Doug Martin has passed away at 36 years old, very young. Details still very limited. We don't know exactly what that cause of death was at this point. But we do know that he was reported dead earlier this afternoon. Between 2007 and 2011, Martin was instrumental to this Boise State team. Everybody knew who this man was. He collected 3,431 yards and 43 touchdowns for Boise State, and he helped the Broncos secure the program's second Fiesta Bowl victory. In the 2012 draft, he was selected by the Buccaneers.
And sad. And then our last little clip. R.I.P. to Doug Martin, man. That's sad, bro. R.I.P. to the champ. So, all right, let me get back to business though. So, R.I.P. to him. Sorry to my coworker. My condolences to you and your family. Anyways, get back to the bull crap. Since I see that the chat is more on this. Um, Let me see. Somebody says, we get back to the drama. Hold up real quick. They said somebody said R.I.P. Who's that? Cam the Goated says R.I.P. to Doug Martin, um, football player, man. Yeah, will be missed. Yeah, R.I.P. to the King. What's going on with all these football players? Is dying so young all of a sudden? I'm not sure. Agon Christie. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened with the story. I don't know, man. I don't know the backstory or nothing. It's still up in the air what happened, but R.I.P. to the King and R.I.P. to one of my coworkers. You know what I'm saying? That was her brother, and I feel so sorry for her. You know what I'm saying? Stay strong. You know who you are. Much love, my respect and condolences to your family. But yeah, anyway, football, football hard on the body. It is. This is so stupid. Trump does not like this. I let it cry. I know I'm mixing up a lot of topics, but um, yeah, y'all. Man. So yeah, man, they had a big old no Trump King's Day parade. And it pissed off a lot of people. Some people mad. Y'all mad in the chat. What happened? Football, yeah, football is hard on your body. Um, so yeah, man. They even I like this one right here. This is the funniest meme I seen though. This video right here. This is funny right here. Somebody dance like how he be dancing. Oh man. So yeah, this dominated the chat today. No King's Day. Our country is divided. Our country right now is going through a government shutdown, and everybody's blaming everybody for it. All the parties are blaming each other for the shutdown. Um, I don't know who's telling the truth at this point, but if they got paperwork saying they all these different millions, I just counted six, nine, $13 million that was to me a waste. You know what I'm saying? For people's lifestyle in another country. I don't make no that don't to me don't make no sense. I'm sorry. You know. Max man, I see nobody here. Adios. Shout out to you. What's the opposite of no kings? I don't want a king, but I think Donald Trump is doing okay. Damn. Was there any who was beat or hurt at these no kings protests? Yeah, they said it was pretty much no violence or nothing during the whole protest. Um, I seen a couple of clashes with a couple of police out here in LA, but other than that, it wasn't really too much.
Speaking of the Speaker of the House, Johnson doubled down on his criticism of these rallies during an interview yesterday, and President Trump spoke out about the demonstrations organized against himself and his administration.
Slim Camera says, "Why is the government on shutdown?" From what I'm hearing, from what Republicans are saying, is that the Democrats wants to get full benefits to immigrants, and Republicans don't want to. That's one reason. All these different $1 million programs to different countries. That's what I'm hearing. Is that true? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the Republicans are saying, and the Democrats are saying it's the Republicans' fault. They just going back and forth. That was a waste of time protest on the weekend. Chance says, if you want to see difference, the weekend does it. Inconvenience no one. Um, hmm, might have a point. Cornbread and fish A. Somebody said digital X digital. Um, well, I don't know, man. It shows that this next election coming in 2 years, well, 3 years from now, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. We still got a country. I'm still gonna stand what I said earlier. People are still wondering. People are looking at their pockets. Whoever run as the Democratic nominee has strong talking points. The same thing how the president won, talking about the economy. And you know what I'm saying? The main thing was the economy. So once they're gonna be like, look at your pockets now. We had 4 years of the red, and look at when you go to the grocery store. Do you see a difference? That's a good selling point, bro. Just alone, people finances. No, alone won't be like, damn, my pocket is kind of the same. Damn, when I try to get on a flight, it's still the same. It's doubled. Everything is still doubled. You try to get a flight from LA to wherever, it's gonna be double than what you used to pay. When I used to go see my mom in Dallas, Texas, that flight used to be no more than 200, maybe no more than $300. Last time I went, that ticket was almost five something, almost $600, man. When my mom and them came out here, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, man, them tickets was damn near round trip was damn near six, seven, $800, man. Everything is up still. So the main talking point is people pockets. Nothing has changed so far. Our pockets are still short. Everybody pockets, whether you're red, blue, or green, purple, orange, black, white, yellow, whatever color you want to be. It's only been 9 months, 2 years now. It's going to look like this the best ever. We'll see, Chance, but right now our pockets are short. What Evans are they burning in the back? I don't know. Bad. Yeah, a Democrat is going to save us money. They are the who all BS spending in the budget. I'm just saying they got a hell of a talking point. Whoever gonna run is gonna be bottom line. People pockets. They gonna be like, is your pocket still the same? Random pipe layer. Trump is the boss king. I never been in the store shelf empty like that. I did during Biden's. Charlie Collins says, clown. Jesus, Jose says Latinos MAGA. So they still got the MAGA in here heavy. The plane falling out the sky. Trump 2028. Look, the MAGA in here is strong. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Life with Tashera gave me the clue. She says, take care, everyone. Take care, everybody. Make sure you pull up on me Monday through Friday, 4:45 a.m. West Coast time, 6:45 a.m. Central time, and 7:45 a.m. East Coast time, Monday through Friday. Pull up on your boy. Pull up on me. I try to be in the middle. I try to show the left. I try to show the right. But I gotta be real. Whatever I feel in my heart, I gotta stay. Whether it's left, right, blue, red, orange, hey, you're gonna get mad at me, you're gonna laugh at me, you're gonna get pissed off, you're gonna love me, you're gonna hate me. But one thing for sure, you're gonna be entertained. Share me out. What's up, Kelly Bernard? Shout out to Garth Quasi in the building. Morning, boss. Morning. Have a good day, Don. Thank you, badass Hillwood. Chance says, I hope the Democrats are stupid enough to negotiate a woman again and watch them lose. Yeah, I don't think America's ready for a woman yet, bro. I don't think America's ready, man. But they gonna try to push what's that lady name? Something with 3 letters. What's her name? The Latina lady? I forgot her name. They're gonna push her. They're gonna push Kamala. They're gonna push Jasmine Sullivan. Jasmine, what's her name? Jasmine something. Um, so they got like 3 women they gonna push. I ain't heard no male really. Oh, Gavin Newsom. They gonna push Gavin Newsom out here in Cali. Andrew said, "Good day, Don. Thank you. What's Trump doing back there?" Hello, Grand Rising, sweetheart. Thank you, China Doll. Shout out to Seven Sages in the Buddha. Jasmine Crockett. There you go. AOC. There you go. CTC. AOC. Yes. 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 CTC field general. Yes. So shout out to y'all. Make sure you pull up on me Monday through Friday. I go live every morning, Monday through Friday, 4:45 a.m. West Coast time, 6:45 a.m. Central time, and 7:45 a.m. East Coast time, Monday through Friday. Pull up on your boy. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it says all. Share me out on all your social media programs and follow subscribe to my channel and follow and subscribe to Life with Tasharia channel. My beautiful member that's in the green in here. And I got to go. Jasmine Crockett, what's up all the way from Dallas? Shout out to Dallas, Texas. T Jones in the building. And Cool 21. Why does your head shape so effing goofy? Thank you. I love you too. One, have a good day. Thank you. Have a good day, everybody. All right, like to share. He gave me the heart. Shout out to her. Pull up to her channel. She's from Fort Worth, Texas. You know what I'm saying? DFW area. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Mwah, mwah, to all of the ladies and the single ladies. You get the leggy. Pow, pow. And the homies, you get the pound. Poop, poop, poop. Uppercut. You know how we do. I love y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up. You know how we do. No Diddy. Yay, yay.